Mic check. Mic check. Test 1, 2, Beaver Creek against Elder coming up in Swashel tournament. It's tournament time at Kettering Ice Arena. The Southwest Ohio High School Hockey League is getting ready for tournament play. And this afternoon it is the first place Beaver Creek Beavers against the Elder Panthers. The Panthers got here by winning the tournament's first game yesterday, defeating Mason 6-3. So they've earned a right to slot in this afternoon against Beaver Creek. The Beavers come in at 22-2-2, and the Panthers come in at 5-16-3. My name is Kent Jacobs. Welcome once again to Kettering Ice Arena, where we're getting ready now. The teams will be introduced. Appreciate everybody joining us for a Saturday afternoon. Now stand by. Our public address announcer Josh Cox is going to introduce the Elder Panthers. Here's Charlie Hafner coming out to the blue line. Chad Meyer at forward. On defense, Greg Carlson. And defenseman Andy Honorado. And at forward, Casey Sullivan. And the goalie today for Elder is Ben Brinker. And the head coach is John Harvey. Now for the home team, the Beaver Creek Battling Beavers.
At forward, number 15, Alex Elsner.
The A-Train, Alex Elsner, comes out.
Number 9,
At forward, Riley Hansen on defense, team co-captain.
Number 20, Carson Cox.
The Secretary of Defense, Carson Cox, team co-captain.
Number 21, Chase Neuroth.
Chase Neuroth comes out at forward.
Number 22, Joey Donahue.
Here is the big rig. Diesel Donahue comes out. He's an alternate captain.
Number 35,
Ian Champagne is the starting goalie today. Coach Gutterman might split the duties up today between Ian and Chad DeYoung. Now everybody from the Kettering Ice Arena, stand by for the playing of the national anthem. Ian Champagne in goal today to start the game for the Beavers. Ian is 15-1-2 by way of a record. The goals against of 2.70 and a save percentage of .912. The Beavers are in their home white sweaters with the black trunks and orange trim. The Elder Panthers are in their purple with the black trim. Referees for today's game from the Canadian province of Alberta, it's Doral Kindop. And also Greg Leff is our other referee. There are 2 referees in high school hockey. Teams will be playing 3 15-minute periods. Our chat line is open. Julie Compton, or Pete Compton says, "Let's go Creek." Carla Moore says, "Let's go Creek." Go Alex. That's Alex Elsner, the A-Train. Tony Vandenbos. Hey, Tony. She says, "Go Creek." Tracy Goodman says, "Go Creek." And the winner of this game will advance to the Swashel Championship game tomorrow afternoon. Puck is dropped, run away. The Beavers moving right to left in this opening period. Carson Cox will bang the puck down the ice, and immediately that's an icing violation on the Beavers. Yeah, chat line is open as always, so if you want to get a message in, we'll try to get it on for you. Chad Champagne says, "Go Creek." Thanks to the Ohio orator, Kent. Hey, thanks, Chad. We shall try to have a good oration today. Nice to hear from you, Chad. And there is Ian Champagne to save on a shot from the face-off in the Beaver zone. Yeah, the Elder Panthers, a hard-fought win yesterday against the Mason Comets to advance to this game. Chasing the puck down in his own end, shooting to center ice to Hafner. And Hafner flips it up over the glass and into the bleacher area to our right. Kind of a light crowd this afternoon. Of course, a Saturday afternoon. We're not going to get a lot of high school or college students out during this time of the day on the weekends. If it was at nighttime, that's when they come out. From the face-off, puck shot into the Elder zone. At center now, Riley Hansen back in, and he scores! The Cobra slashes a wrist shot from behind the blue line, and Brinker tried to kick it out with his right skate, but didn't get it over in time. And right away, that is a goal for the Cobra, Riley Hansen. And for Riley, that's goal number 27 on the season. That's an unassisted goal. Riley took the puck away from an Elder player at center, and before he even got over the blue line, slashes a wrist shot. Finds the near corner of the Mason net. Or the Elder net, I beg your pardon. 1-0 Beavers. Loose puck in the Beaver Creek zone to our right. Panthers hold in momentarily. Vetter and Ammon dumps in behind the Beaver net. Puck is cleared to center by Cox to Donahue over the Elder line. He'll shoot, and it's off a stick and up over the glass. Got a message from Tracy Goodman saying, watching from work. Well, nice to have you with us this afternoon, Tracy. There are some more people starting to file in. We're used to the bleachers across the way from us being filled up with students. The bleachers to our right and left to the sides of the rink are both full. Centering pass, Hansen is shot, and a stick save by Ben Brinker. Alex Elsner steals the puck at center, carries back in the Elder zone, has it swept off of his stick and cleared. Beavers dump back in. Back to get it for the Panthers, Greg Carlton. Carlton, number 15. Looks for an outlet in front of his own net. Carlton pass, deflected off his stick back to him, and has it taken off of his stick by Donahue. Hansen flips back in the Elder zone. Elsner sweeps it over to Jake Suda. Suda chips it into the corner. Suda checked. Here's a loose puck. Hansen behind the net for Donahue, but it bangs off the end boards, and Ethan Von der Eye of Mason trying to clear it, and he does, and then Von der Eye knocked down by Lehman. At center ice, it's Riley Hansen. Pass over for Joe Martin. Martin trying to center the puck, but that's broken up. Now here's Hansen, left point shot, kicked out by Brinker. Hansen in the corner from Martin, and it's off of his stick and cleared away to center by the Panthers. And the Purple Panthers, after unable to clear it, now it's tipped to center by Casey Sullivan. Picked up by Riley Hansen. Team co-captain Riley Hansen on right wing, trying to sidestep a check. Chips it back for Owen Huff from the right point. His shot is deflected wide. Puck loose right in front, and it gets kicked off to the near corner. Huff trying to center the puck. Owen Huff backhands it behind the net for teammate Isaac Graham. He's checked, and the Panthers ice the puck the other way. 10:42 to go in the opening period. It's been Riley Hansen with his 27th goal of the season. Got a message from Sharon Donahue. Shout out to the Big Rig from Mom and Alexis in Gulf Breeze, Florida, as he would say, let's go. There's a shot, and that was Joey Donahue. And that shot is blocked in front, and it comes in on Brinker, and the Elder goalkeeper will hold on to that. Face off, Donahue shot, and Brinker the save. He gloves that puck right off the rink surface. Early shots on goal, 4-1 in favor of Beaver Creek. From the draw, shot Donahue wide. Here's Elsner trying to send it off to the side of the net for Donahue, but that's broken up. After it for the Panthers is Jack Vetter. Vetter in the corner, centers, it's right, loose in front. Picked up by Elsner of the Beavers. Back he comes. Elsner gets it on goal. It's swept aside by Brinker. Here's Riley Hansen, top of the slot, right wing circle, shot blocked, and it's cleared away. Back for the Beavers, the A-train, Alex Elsner. Over the Elder line, stick handling in front. He's knocked down by two Panthers. Hansen right point, trying to get away from Honorado. Right wing circle, shot kicked out by the leg pad of Brinker. Ben Brinker's been very busy so far this first period. Here's Ethan Von der Eye. Von der Eye spelled Vonderahe. Shot to center. Back is Luke Lenhart. Lenhart's pass picked off by Lehman. Picked up by Huff. Return pass to Lehman, but he wasn't looking for it, and it's cleared back into the Elder zone. 8:40 to go in the first. Beavers in the white sweaters lead at 1-0. There's a shot gloved by Champagne off the stick of Rudy Hoffmeyer. And Deral Kindop and Greg Leff, the two referees this afternoon. The winner of this game will play in the Swashel Championship game tomorrow afternoon. Shot from the draw wide of the Beaver net. Loose puck wrapped around the far side of the Beaver zone. And then off the stick of Casey Sullivan. And the Beavers cleared away. Back Rudy Hoffmeyer for Elder. His pass deflected away, picked up by Lenhart. Luke Lenhart of Elder. Looks to get it out of his own end. His pass to center, deflected back to Hoffmeyer. There's Rudy Hoffmeyer, sidesteps a check, and then Carson Cox bumps him off the puck. Lehman's clearing shot is held in, but then Huff will ice it. And we'll have a face-off back in the Beaver zone. Midway through the first period, 7.5 to go. Beavers on a goal by Riley Hansen, lead it 1-0. Got a message from Aurora. Good luck, Owen Huff. Have a good game, Creek. Pete Compton says, watching from work. Hey, Pete, nice talking to you. Thanks for joining us today. Opa Elsner. Just want to see one of those Joey Alex setups. That sounds good, Opa. And there they are back in the Elder zone. Donahue to Elsner. Elsner checked by Vetter. Donahue centers Elsner. It comes right in on Brinker. He makes the save. Lehman is shot, and it's wide of the net. Cleared away to center ice. J.J. Lehman for Riley Hansen over the Elder line. Hansen, side of the net, centers, and Brinker has it. Donahue in the crease there, ready for a jump on a rebound, but Brinker is able to hold on to it. Nice to hear from everybody this afternoon, and if you happen to be an Elder rooter, go ahead and get in our chat line as well. Just hit the subscribe button on your YouTube screen, and then you can tell us what Elder player you're rooting for. From the draw in the Elder zone, Panthers clear to center. Pass intended for Lutz. It got past him. Hansen for the Beavers, back for Elsner. Martin back to Elsner, shooting, and he flips one high and wide. Puck wrapped around to the far side, Donahue. Behind the net to Newroth. Newroth checked there by Horvath of Elder. Hansen flips it in front. Newroth trying to get a tip on it. There's another shot from the right wing, and the save made by Ben Brinker. That shot from Carson Cox. Brinker will hold on to it, and there will be a face-off. Teams change with the stoppage of play. Isaac Graham back on for Beaver Creek, along with Cox, Huff, Drawn, and Hansen. And also Vandenbos on the ice also for Beaver Creek. Loose puck in the Elder zone. Shot down the ice by the Panthers. Icing waved off. Beavers in the white sweaters lead at 1-0. Pass it center to Graham. Graham trying to dish it off. It's deflected away. Picked up by Cox. Cox over the Elder line. Shot wide to the near post. Centered, Huff a shot, and a good one-time tip on a pass in the slot, but it's caught by Brinker. Nice tip by Owen Huff. Unofficial shot so far, first period, 8-2 for Beaver Creek. Lehman a shot, and the stick save by Brinker. Puck cleared away to center ice. Beavers dump it right back in. 5 minutes left in the opening period. Beavers in the white sweaters, black trunks lead it 1-0 on a goal by Riley Hansen. He whistled a wrist shot from behind the Elder blue line early in the period. There's a centering pass, a tip in front, and Brinker got a piece of it. Another shot, and it's cleared away. Lehman will dump it in. Cleared away down the ice. Loose into the Beaver zone. Now it's tipped to center after it is Chad Meyer. Meyer stripped away by Elsner. Elsner trying to center. Brinker will intercept it and hold on to it at the side of the net. Face-off will be in the Elder zone. From the face-off. Cleared, not out, held in by Lehman, and JJ shot wide. Now centering pass to Huff. His shot is blocked. Here's Lehman a drive, and he whistles one wide of the Elder net. And the puck is cleared away. That's an icing violation on the Panthers. Clock stop, 3:28 to go in the period. Face off, left wing circle of the Elder zone. As Elsner wins the draw to Donahue. His shot is in on goal, and Brinker the save. And they'll reset again in the left wing circle. Again, the face-off won by Donahue. Elsner trying to center the puck. And that's broken up. Elsner gets it back in the corner. Centers, Donahue, it's off his skate. Hansen will fire, and it's kicked out by Ben Brinker. Loose puck gets away from Hansen to center, and the Beavers will reset. Back in the Elder zone, Donahue, right wing, Elsner, shot wide. 2:45 to go in the period. Pass behind the net, centered by Donahue. Elsner picks it up, centers again. Loose puck, Hansen a shot. And that's broken up in front. We're still trying to hold it in. Donahue, Hansen, behind the net. Hansen, shot, pad save, and the rebound picked up and iced the other way by the Panthers. Clock stop with 2:08 to go in the period. Shots unofficially 15-2 favoring Beaver Creek. And the Beavers on the scoreboard lead at 1-0. Owen Huff wins the face-off. Back for Cox. Shot in front. Brinker down. It's tipped wide. Puck fought for along the far boards. Carson Cox. His shot wide of the near post. Cleared away by the Panthers. Back to get it in his own zone is Carson Cox. Pass for Joe Martin at center off of his stick. And we got a whistle, and we've got a cross-check minor coming up.
Joe Martin.
It's going to be on. Marty Martin. I think Joe Martin, well, he's got his recliner and his TV set in there. He can. So the Panthers on a power play. There's a shot off the stick of Charlie Hafner, steered aside by Ian Champagne. Champagne's been a lonely guy at the right side of the rink. Only a few shots on goal for Elder so far. But the Panthers on a man advantage, only trailing 1-0. They had a hard-fought win against Mason yesterday to get to this, advance to this game. There's Alex Elsner for the Beavers. He's bumped off the puck as he carries in front of the Elder net. There's a shot gloved. Ooh, in and out of the mitt of Brinker. Hansen throws it in front. Nobody could get a tip on it. Beavers short a man, but controlling the puck in the Elder zone.
I like this.
Panthers trying to get things set up. Pass for Sullivan at center ice. He flips it ahead. It's stolen away by Riley Hansen. Hansen into the Elder zone around Sullivan. Fires, and stick save by Brinker. And Hansen will throw it in front again, but not before the buzzer sounds the end of period number 1. After one, the Beaver Creek Beavers lead the Elder Panthers by a score of 1-0. Heard from Winona Champagne. Mardi Gras parades are in full swing in Louisiana, but Viewing Creek hockey has a stayed in today. Go Creek. Go Ian from Granny. Thanks, Winona. Nice to hear from you today. Bethany Manley says, good afternoon, Kent. Hey. Bethany Manley says, good afternoon, Kent. Good afternoon, Bethany. Nice to hear from you. Go Creek. Marty, number 17. As the Michigan family is watching you guys, a big winning weekend. Well, thanks, Bethany. Nice to hear from you today up in Michigan. It's been a goal by Riley Hansen to give the Beavers a 1-0 lead. That was early in the period. Really an innocent-looking shot. He stole the puck at center ice, and before he even crossed over the blue line into the Elder zone, he whistled a wrist shot that goalkeeper Ben Brinker tried to kick out with his right skate, but just didn't get the skate out fast enough, and it hit inside the near corner of the net, and that is all the scoring we've had so far. So the Beavers up by a score of 1-0. Face off at center ice. It's dumped into the Panther zone. The Panthers on a power play for another 20 seconds. Puck flip to center for Nate Connors into the Beaver zone. The Elder Panthers, they need to get some shots on net. He only had a few in that first period. Puck stolen away by Alex Elsner, beating Sullivan. His flips the puck up high and over the crossbar. Now another shot by Elsner, and that's broken up. Penalty killed off. So the Panthers of Elder 0 for 1 on the power play today. Here's a give and go to Carson Cox over the Panther line. His shot is blocked by Casey Sullivan. Back come the Panthers. Rudy Hoffmeyer, he's checked. Elsner back into the Elder zone. Elsner flips it in front. And that's the boards by goalie Brinker. Here's Carson Cox's shot that's blocked. And the Panthers clear the puck. Carson Cox gets past Hafner, fires, and it's blocked. Cox left point. Right point. A shot, and that's blocked. Carson Cox holds the puck in momentarily, and then the Panthers clear it. Riley Hansen, long pass, left wing, Carson Cox. Cox, shot, and the save made by Ben Brinker. We're a couple of minutes into period number 2. The winner of this game will play for the Swashel Championship tomorrow afternoon against either the Alter Knights or the Troy Trojans. Those teams will play after this. From the draw in the Alder zone, here come the Panthers. It's Owen Horvath dumping in behind the Beaver net. Back is J.J. Lehman. Lehman to Huff at center. Owen Huff, pass for Graham is behind him. He chases it down. He'll chop it in to the Panther zone. And the Panthers will ice the puck the other way. Heard from Tracy Goodman saying, sorry, not there with the megaphone siren. Oh, hey, Tracy, so you're the one with the siren. Hey, well, yeah, we love that. Look forward to when you get back down here with that. That's a nice feature that we love to hearing that. Here is J.J. Lehman. Sidesteps a check, moves in, fires, and a blocker pad save by Brinker. Nice move by J.J. Lehman. And he got a good shot up high on Brinker, but he got his blocker pad up. Here's a shot kicked out by Brinker. Lehman over for Donahue, top of the slot. His shot blocked and cleared away. Clock continues to run. We're under 12 minutes left in the period. Long pass to Donahue into the Elder zone. The rig now near corner. Trying to drop it off. It's intercepted and flipped to center. Carson Cox back in the Elder zone. Pass for Elsner, broken up and cleared away. There's J.J. Lehman. Gets around Sullivan. Centers the puck, but nobody home. Here come the Panthers the other way. There's a pass for Sullivan, and that's broken up by Joe Martin. Centering pass right in front of the Beaver net, and it comes in on Champagne, and Ian will stop it and hold on to it. And the Beavers have held possession of the puck for what seems like 90% of the time in this game so far, but yet only lead at 1-0. And the crowd has continued to filter in. There's a shot by Andy Honorado that's blocked. Honorado and Huff chase after the puck. Honorado, top of the slot in his own zone, trying to clear it. Tipped away by Owen Huff. Huff centers, but nobody home for the Beavers to get a tip. There's Charlie Hafner into the Beaver zone. He has it chopped off of his stick. Now Riley Hansen. Pass for Huff, too far ahead of him. Puck dumped back in by Honorado of Elder. Back comes J.J. Lehman across center. Lehman bumped off the puck by Hafner. Panthers carry back the other way. Sullivan checked by Hansen. Riley Hansen for the Beavers. Long pass at center. He hits the rig. The rig looking for Elsner. Elsner shot, kicked out by Brinker. Great save by Ben Brinker as Elsner almost scores. Hansen. That was a great setup by Donahue. Ben Brinker foils that attempt at a Beaver goal, and the Beavers still just up 1-0. This is one of those games you don't want, you're heavily favored. I'm speaking of the Beavers, of course. And you don't want a team like the Panthers to linger. You don't, the longer time passes and the longer that they are in the game, the more you give them the feeling that they have a chance to pull it out. And it's down to the last third of the second period. It's still just 1-0. Pass for Newroth. Newroth gets it back, hands it off to Cox to Elsner. Elsner over the Elder line, shot. Brinker the save. Puck rims around near side. Elsner sidesteps a check, centers. It's broken up. Cleared, not out. Held in by Cox. His shot blocked. And foot race down the ice, and Vetter beaten to the puck by Cox. Vetter was trying to get a breakout the other way. Here is Chase Newroth into the Panther zone. Has it chucked off by his stick. There's a shot by Hansen, kicked out by Brinker. Cox rims it around to the near side. Picked up by Elder's Hoffmeyer. He shoots off to the far side for Cleary. He's checked. Loose puck, side of the Elder net. It's loose in front. Brinker down, but it's cleared away. Loose all the way down in the Beaver zone. Picked up by Champagne. He'll set it up for Hansen. Hansen across center. On right wing into the Elder zone. And his shot is wide of the Elder net. Elsner checked. Loose puck. Hansen. Riley Hansen trying to get around Hoffmeyer. Wrap around, shines in front. A shot. Kicked out by Brinker. Another shot. Brinker the save. And Ben will hold on to it. Well, we were midway through the game almost now. Almost 7.5 left in the second. Still just 1-0 Beavers. Shots unofficially favoring Beaver Creek. A staggering 29-4. Needless to say, the star of the game so far is Ben Brinker. It easily could be 3 or 4-0 right now instead of just 1, and it's funny. Well, not funny if you're from Elder's standpoint, but ironic, I should say. That was some really nice saves that Brinker has made in keeping his team in the game. The one shot that went in was a very stoppable shot from center ice that he tried to kick out and just missed it. Didn't quite get a skate out in time. That was the shot from center by Hansen early in the first. Brinker has slammed the door shut since. Lehman will dump in the Panther zone. Pass at center. Broken up, picked up by Huff of Beaver Creek. Owen. Checked by Hafner. Loose puck, Cox. Carson Cox's shot. He whistles one wide. Lehman a shot in front. Tip! Brinker out of the crease. He dives out of the crease to cover the puck before Hansen could get a tip on it. You giving yourself a tattoo, producer Cherie? Do you want a piece of paper instead of writing on yourself? Oh, gee. You've got a stoppage of play, and it's going to be a Panther penalty, I believe. A holding minor. He says, hey, I didn't do anything. That was by Charlie Hafner. He holds his hands up in the air as he heads to the penalty box to his bench saying, I didn't do anything. Holding minor on Charlie Hafner, and the Beavers will have their first power play chance of the day, leading 1-0. This is big right here. Beavers want to build up a little lead and not let these Panthers hang around. Here's Elsner. Shot! He scored! The A-Train can't be stopped. Power play goal. And for Alex Elsner, that's a team leading goal number 53 of the season. He whistles a deadly wrist shot up into the upper corner of the Elder net.
Assisted by number 20, Carson Cox. Elsner from Cox.
So goal number 53 of the season for Elsner. Here he's back again, a shot. And I think Brinker got a piece of that. It's up over the glass. Oh, off the post, okay. So Carson Cox, the assist on that goal for Carson, his 22nd assist. Tracy Goodman says, yay, Alex. That was a great shot. So a power play goal by Elsner that doubles the Beaver lead to 2-0. Now back for the Panthers. Hoffmeyer trying to stuff it in. He gets tripped up and goes down. Puck still in the Beaver zone. Puck flipped high down the ice to Donahue. Trying to break out with it. The rig. Oh, a backhander is wide, and the goal comes loose. Donahue's going to be thinking about that. He shakes his head no. As he heads to the bench, he knew he missed it. He had a golden opportunity. Didn't quite have control of the puck as he tried to backhand that shot in. He had the breakout. He had to chase the pass down in front of him and didn't quite have really great control of the puck on that backhand shot. He had the open net, but Isaac Graham's shot is off a stick over the glass, and we'll have another face-off. Down to 5:20 to go in the second. Beavers now leading 2-0. Owen Huff will take the draw for Beaver Creek. He wins it. Back to Lehman. Lehman flips it in front, and it's off a body to the corner. Huff, opposite corner, Martin. Martin centers. It's intercepted and slid to center ice by John Lutz of Elder. Now John Honorado for Elder. Pass at center for Lutz. Intercepted by Riley Hansen. Here's Hansen. Back into the Elder zone. The Cobra shot. And a save made by Brinker. He hits the ice. Makes the stop. Ben Brinker. Shots unofficially 31-4 in favor of Beaver Creek. Boy, that Elsner power play goal, a big one. There's another shot from the face-off by Donahue, who's off a stick. Puck bangs back to center. Donahue, rink wide, Hansen. Hansen, pass for Newroth over his stick and down back behind the Elder net. Newroth trying to steal the puck. It kicks over to Charlie Hafner. Hafner checked by Donahue. Loose puck, left point, chipped into the corner by Hansen. Hansen, pass deflected in front and picked up by the Panthers. There comes a pass, long pass at center, intercepted by Lehman. Lehman checked by Sullivan. Sullivan lost it back to Lehman. Lehman into the Elder zone. JJ behind the net. Lehman looking for pass, and he has it taken off his stick. Hansen holds the puck in. Sidesteps a Panther. It's tied up along the boards. Hansen still has it. Pass for Elsner, left wing circle. It got past him. Elsner now picks it up, side of the net. Now behind the cage. Elsner, left point. Hansen back to Elsner. Left wing shot, blocked in front. And the puck shoveled down the ice by Rudy Hoffmeyer. Icing waved off. Back to get it is Hansen. Finally, Hansen pass at center off his stick, intercepted by Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer's pass to Hafner gets past him down the ice. Loose puck. Oh, almost picking it up for a breakout was Elsner. There's Hafner for Elder at center ice. Pass at center, just a careless pass. That's been a sore spot for the Panthers today, is a lot of errant passing. Against a speed team like the Beavers, the Panthers need to sharpen up their passing if they want to try to get any type of organized attack against the Beavers. 2:50 to go in the period. Got a message from Mimi Fortier, or Fortier, watching from a 4-year-old's birthday party. Well, thanks, Mimi. Appreciate it. And happy birthday to whoever the 4-year-old's birthday. Who's the birthday person? You don't know?
What don't we know? What?
Amy said a 4-year-old birthday party.
Probably a cousin. Probably.
Face off in the Beaver zone. Shot wide. So thanks, Mimi, and happy birthday to whoever the 4-year-old is. Beavers in the white sweaters lead it 2-0. And the winner of this game will play in the Southwest Ohio High School Hockey League Championship game tomorrow afternoon.
That's okay.
Loose puck along the far wall in the Elder zone. After it, Huff, he centers for Vandenboss, and his shot is high and wide. That was Graham, Isaac Graham, I beg your pardon, 19, not 18. Puck cleared away. And the Beavers tip it back in offside, and we'll have a face-off at center ice. Teams change with a stoppage. Elsner, Cox, Donahue, Newroth, and Hansen on for the Beavers. We got Cleary, Vonderai, Hafner, Hoffmeyer, and it looks like Lenhart on for Elder. Cox over the Elder line, fires, and a blocker pad save by Ben Brinker. Centering pass for Elsner, shot, he hit off the side of the cage. Puck reflects off this end boards in front, and Elsner looking for a tripping penalty. He got taken down to the ice. Stuffed the puck in. Nothing called. Here's Donahue back over the Elder line. Here's Diesel. Centers. Shot. Pad save. Another shot. Cox, and that's blocked. Delayed penalty coming up against the Elder Panthers. Pass. Hansen fires. Save. And Brinker dives out of the crease to cover it, and the penalty is called a cross-checking minor. And that will be on. There's less than a minute left in the period. That'll be on the Panthers. Luke Lenhart, it looks like, number 29, it looks like. One minute left in the period now. 2-minute power play. What? That was 29, wasn't it? I think.
I didn't hear him at all, so I don't know.
I saw the back of his sweater as he was going. It looked like 29. Yeah. There's a shot, and they score from the draw. Power play goal.
That was Alex.
Alex Elsner, the A train, his second power play goal of the period. Boy, that is the second time that directly from the face-off on a power play that the Beavers score immediately. That's a big, big goal to make it now 3-0. And the Beavers coming into the game with a very good 28% power play percentage, and they're 2 for 2 this afternoon. And there's Marty Martin, and he's in a scuffle with Hafner. And they bark at each other after wrestling around. There's going to be penalties. Marty saying, I didn't do anything, but I think Marty... Both combatants are going to head to the box. That'll be Charlie Hafner for Elder, number 5. And number 17, Marty Martin, back to the recliner.
He feels safe there. It's like a little wound.
Marty, I think he felt like he was the one that was infringed upon, and then he wrestled back, and so the officials kinned up and left put them both in. Cross check on. Here's Elsner moving in. Oh, and he tips one just wide. It was a roughing minor against Hafner, a cross check against Martin. So they got Hafner for roughing on Martin, but then Marty retaliated with the cross check, and they got them both. That's 24 seconds left in the period. From the draw, Cox, Carson Cox, and the slider shot, save Brinker. From the rebound, puck loose behind the net. It's Elsner in the corner. Elsner, shot, pad save, rebound loose, cleared to the blue line. Held in at the buzzer, and after 2 periods of play at Kettering Ice Arena, it's the Beavers 3 and the Panthers nothing. So shots unofficially in that after 2 periods,
It over to him.
a staggering 41-4 unofficially for Beaver Creek. We all agree Ben Brinker, the goalkeeper for Elder, he's the star of the game so far. He's unofficially stopped 38 out of 41 shots so far. And 2 of those 3 goals were power play goals by Elsner directly from the face-off in the attacking zone on power plays. So the Zamboni will make its rounds as we have an intermission. Is there going to be somebody come up here, you said, at the intermission? About Greg's book?
No, he's the guy who's been with.
Oh, he was the guy that was up here. Oh, okay. I thought that was an elder guy. Well, it's too bad. If I'd have known that's who it was, I wanted to talk to him a little bit just about Greg's book. I keep forgetting to order a copy of it. I keep telling myself to get on the computer and order it, and then I think about it when I'm not at the computer, and then I forget about it. But I'm gonna get one. Have you got one? Oh, okay. Bring it in if you think about it. But I gotta try to remember to get it. So, but we're talking about our Coach Greg Gutterman's book. What is the title of it again? Remember?
I'll look it up.
Okay. Yeah, but we wanted to get that. Oh, we got Jill Martin says free Joe. Jill, you know that we just kid around. I like to just kid around that Joe has a recliner down in the penalty box and a TV set and a little mini fridge with some snacks and some refreshments in there, because Marty tends to become familiar with the box down beneath us during the course of and poor Joe, I mean, a lot of times he's doing it by aggression, and that time, like I said, I think he was the one infringed upon. I think it was the roughing penalty against Hafner, but then Marty gave the old two-handed shove back with the stick, and that was a cross-check, and so they caught him too. But we like to have fun with that, but I love that, Jill. That's funny. Free Joe. And then we heard from Carla Moore saying, way to go, Alex, and the A-Train. He has got 2 power play goals today. Riley Hansen, the other Creek goal, and were there any assists on that second Alex goal? I didn't hear an announcement on the goal. I probably missed it. Okay, so the first Beaver goal was by Riley Hansen in the first period for Riley's 27th of the season. That made it 1-0, and then the 2 goals by Alex Elsner, both power play goals in the second period. That gave the A-Train 54 on the season. Carson Cox 1 assist. We didn't get the assists yet on the second goal. Those were 2 power play goals, and so after 2 periods, that's where we stand. Beavers up 3-0. Oh, here it is. Greg's, our Coach Gutterman's book, Hustle and Have Fun. A coach's guide to winning over players and parents. And that's a gut check for Greg Gutterman. And that's available on Amazon. Okay. Available on Amazon. It's given, 5 out of 6 stars? Is that right?
5 out of 5.
Oh, 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Woo! So, Coach Gutterman, Hustle and Have Fun, a coach's guide to winning over players and parents. And that's available in Kindle. It's available in paperback. Huh?
You want a hardcover?
Is there a hardcover too? Oh, how about that? So, yeah, so you can order that on Amazon. And I'm going to do that this weekend. Every time I think about it, I'm away from the computer. So I will do that. It came out in the spring, and there's a lot of nice comments about that, his book too. That you're reading that on Amazon.
Yep.
Okay. There was a fella up here earlier that was doing some filming. Was that from his publisher, the cameraman that was up here?
No, he's that cameraman is just like a videographer here in Dayton.
Oh.
He was I think he used to be a neighbor.
Oh, he's doing it to help promote the book? Okay. So, yeah, make sure you get on the computer and order a copy of that.
Yeah, I think so.
Hustle and Have Fun, A Coach's Guide to Players and Parents by Greg Gutterman. And well, I'm sure Coach Gutterman will be having some words of advice for his players in the intermission. Official shots on goal. Is that up? Okay. So official shots on goal 35 to 4. Oh, 36 to 4. Okay. I've been talking to myself. So, yeah, the first game of this tournament yesterday, it was Elder 6, Mason 3, and then this game, and then coming up after this will be Alter against Troy. We are not going to be able to bring that game to you. We'll see about tomorrow. We wanted to see about doing both games tomorrow, maybe. The consolation game and the championship game. Alter against Troy coming up next. And again, we will not have it for you, but we hope to have both games for you tomorrow. And the first game tomorrow is what, 2 o'clock? Should be 2 o'clock. And then the championship game at 4. Okay. So as long as the Beavers hold on, they'll be playing at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So. Well, the Panthers back out. Well, we probably can't have a player of the game today, can we? Because the other teams will be coming in down there. I guess we can play it by ear. If they're not down there yet, maybe we can real quick. Okay. Well, the Purple Panthers are back out on the ice. Beaver's still in the locker room. Hey, where's Eskimo today? Eskimo Dixie. She had a work thing.
It's fun.
What?
It's a fun work thing. So you can't blame her.
She wanted to do a fun work thing instead of freeze up here under the blankets.
I don't know why.
You'll have to get her back up here tomorrow to be a production assistant. Yeah. Now the Beavers back out on the ice. getting ready for the third and final period. Along with videographer Sir Lancelot and camera operator and engineer Cherie Champagne, this is Kent Jacobs. Beavers up 3-0. And the officials today, Greg Leff at center ice and Raul Kindop. And the Panthers coached by John Harvey, the Beavers by Greg Rudderman. The Panthers in the purple trunks, or purple sweaters, black trunks. The Beavers in the white sweaters, black trunks. And now the puck is dropped and we're underway for the final 15 minutes of this Swashel semifinal game. Cox pass to Donahue, bangs off the boards, back into the Elder zone. Cox long shot from center, Brinker the save. From the rebound, Rudy Hoffmeyer tries to clear it. Reflects off a stick right back to him. He rims it around this near side down the ice and back to get it. Icing waved off, back to get it for the Beavers, Carson Cox. Cox's pass intercepted. Here's Sullivan. He's checked, and the puck is in the trunks of Chase Newroth, and he has to shake it out of there. The puck popped up and got caught up in his pant leg. So there's going to be a face-off. Hansen with one, and Elsner with 2 goals today, and that's where we stand, 3-0 for the Beavers. From the face-off, puck centered by the Panthers. It's off a stick high and wide. Puck cleared away. Is that still Ian down there? Okay. Here's Sullivan back into the Beaver zone, checked by Carson Cox. Cox clears to Huff at center. Huff will sweep it to the Elder line. Panthers come back, and then there's Cleary. Passes over to Chad Meyer, and he's checked. I mean, the Panthers just have been unable to have any type of coordinated offensive attack this afternoon. They've only had a handful of shots on goal, just have not been able to sustain any type of pressure on the Beaver net. Sullivan will chip it in the Beaver Creek zone, back to play it. Hansen to center ice for Donahue. Donahue racing Hoffmeyer down the ice. Donahue trying to stuff it in at the near post, a save made by Brinker. Another shot, pad save. That was off the stick of Austin Drawn. And a nice pad save by Ben Brinker, and he'll hold on to the rebound. Appreciate everybody's joining us this afternoon, Saturday afternoon hockey. From the face-off, there's a shot, stick save by Brinker. A shot by J.J. Lehman. Lehman gets it back, right point. He'll slide it behind the net for Elsner. Elsner trying to fight off a check. Donahue has it, and then his pass picked off. There's Carson Cox, a shot. Blocker pad save by Brinker. Lehman for Elsner. Donahue, return pass, and I don't think Alex was looking for it.
Gutterman's pissed it's not a bigger stick.
Now Elsner back to Donahue, back to Elsner. Shot! And he scores! The A-Train, a hat trick. Nice setup from Donahue. And for Alex Elsner, the hat trick. And goal number 55 of the season. That an even strength goal, and the Beavers now lead it 4-0.
Beaver Creek goal number 15, Alex Elsner. Assisted by number 22, Joey Donahue, and number 21, Chase Nero.
So Elsner from Donahue and Newroth. There is Isaac Graham for the Beavers, past a Huff. He's checked and the puck is cleared away, and that'll be an icing violation on the Elder Panthers. 4-0 now, Beaver Creek, with 11:05 to go. Tracy Goodman says, Alex, yeah, you hat trick. You got it. The A-Train now with 3 unanswered goals on the game. Riley Hansen scored the first tally for Beaver Creek early in the first period. Pass intercepted by Lehman at center. J.J. Lehman across center ice, banging off the corner boards in the Elder zone. Rings around to this near side. Riley Hansen crosses the slot, pulls the trigger, and it's a glove save in and out of the mid of Brinker. Here's Hansen again, flipping it in front, and it's off his stick into the near corner. J.J. Lehman left point. He's bumped off the puck by Sullivan. Here's a pass for Donahue, a shot! He scores! Diesel Donahue gets on the board, and for the Big Rig,
That was pretty. That was as perfect as it could be.
his 31st goal of the season. And the Beavers lead it 5-0. From the draw at center ice, Austin Drawn.
Beaver Creek goal number 22, Joey Donahue. Assisted by number 7, Jake Stewart.
And another score! Austin Drawn! Austin Drawn!
I think that's Austin Drawn.
Austin Drawn scores his first goal of the season. I was waiting to try to hear the assist on that Donahue goal. Who got the assist on Joey's goal?
I think it was Alex, but they didn't say yet.
Oh, okay.
Timeout, Elder.
So Elder calls a timeout. Let me try to catch up on these assists. Hold on a second. Who got the one at the end of the second? Alex.
That one he did not send. No, that one he did not send.
Who got Joey's?
Joey's assist? No. They didn't tell me. That
They just said 14 from 17. So it's 22, 14, 17.
Austin's 14. That's the one that's
Okay.
14 to 17. So Austin's 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so we're missing a few assists on this last goal. Austin Drawn goal assisted by Owen Huff and Joe Martin. Jay Haney says, "Way to go, Alex," from Aunt Rhonda.
Assisted by number 14,
Here's Elsner, a shot. Brinker the save. Here's Donahue in front. He's checked. Carson Cox's shot blocked. Elsner's shot. He fans on it. Back the other way. Here comes Jack Vetter, and he's taken to the ice by J.J. Lehman. The score is 6-0 now, Beaver Creek. Right after Joey Donahue scored, right from the face-off, Austin Drawn brought the puck all the way down, and he put one in. There's a shot by Lehman, and the save made by Ben Brinker. Ben Brinker pointing to one of his teammates saying, hey, help me out here, man. How about Alex's second goal, the one at the end of the second? What?
Elsner and Lehman.
We're down to 9 minutes to go. Beavers are going to advance to the championship game tomorrow. Here is Owen Huff. He flips it toward the net. Save made by Brinker. Joe Martin, his shot, and a pad save by Brinker. He's been a very busy guy. He's going to sleep good tonight, Ben Brinker. He's been peppered by shots today. Chad Meyer for Elder. He slips it in. The Beavers on now. Hafner holds it in. Now for the Beavers, here's Cameron Burns. Burns back to Martin. Return pass to Burns. Behind him, Huff will dump it in. After Drawn of Beaver Creek. Austin Drawn, he's hammered down to the ice. There's a shot. Save made, and Cameron Burns after the rebound. Chase Newroth on the ice now with Jake Suda, along with Drew Vandenboss, Carson Cox, and Cam Clemens. Cam Clemens, I think it's his first appearance on the ice this afternoon. And Drew Vandenboss, I think it might be his too. I'm not sure.
So much for getting shut out.
Under 8 minutes to go. So see a lot of JV players for the rest of this one as the Coach Gutterman will try to rest some of the Beaver varsity players for tomorrow's championship game. Now that this game is in hand, Beavers leading at 6-0 with 7.5 to go midway through the period. Banged off the far wall and all the way down for icing against the Beavers. Hey, is that Chad? Okay. So Chad DeYoung now in goal for Beaver Creek to give Ian Champagne a rest for tomorrow. Chad DeYoung comes in with a record of 7-1 with a goals against of 1.33, save percentage of .937. Here's Joey Donahue the other way. A pass for Kyle Compton, and he scores! Nice pass by Joey Donahue. He handed one off in front to Kyle Compton. And he slips it in behind Brinker. And for Kyle Compton, his first goal of the season. Beavers' fourth goal of the period. So it's nice to see couple of the okay. And now here's another goal by the Beavers. I mean, we were looking at the assists on the score sheet, and they just keep scoring left and right. I'm sorry that we're missing these. They're happening too fast. Isaac Graham. We were puttering around the score sheet on assists, and I didn't even see that Yeah, I think Isaac Graham scored. And for Isaac Graham, his first goal of the season.
Beaver Creek goal. Number 12, Kyle Compton. Assisted by number 22, Joey Donahue, and number 20, Carson Cox.
So that was the announcement of the
Beaver Creek goal. Number 19, Isaac Grant. Assisted by number 15, Alex Elsner.
Isaac Graham assisted by Alex Elsner. And for Isaac Graham, his first goal of the season. These goals are happening too fast, guys. I apologize to Austin Drawn and Isaac Graham. I didn't get to call their goals because we were looking around at the score sheet trying to get our assists from previous goals straightened out, and they're scoring too fast on us. Tracy Goodman says, way to go, Kyle. Oh, they didn't? Okay. So now Ben Brinker's out of the game in favor of Ethan May in goal for Elder. So Ben Brinker, he's been a trooper all day. He kept the Panthers in the game for the longest time. There's a shot, pad save to Young. Beavers now lead at 8-0. Here's Cox, pass to Suda, intercepted by Sullivan. Sullivan checked. Back comes Carson Cox. Carson centers and gets through the slot in front of the Elder net. Down to 5:45 to go. There's Vandenbosch slipping the puck back into the Elder zone. Hoffmeyer intercepts, clears. Vandenbosch has it back. He's checked. Loose puck, Jake Suda. He'll dump it in. And that's going to be an icing violation as the puck carries past the goal line in the Elder zone. So what a third period. 5 different Beavers have scored in this period. Elsner, Donahue, Drawn, Compton, and Graham. From the face-off, puck held in by Hoffmeyer. He's poke checked away to center by Cox. Here's Donahue trying to fight off Hoffmeyer. Puck slipped in by the Beavers' James Smith. Another JV player. And Drew Vandenbosch pass off a skate back all the way down. Icing waved off. The Beavers now lead at 8-0. This flurry of goals in this third period. Here's Drew Vandenbosch. His pass intercepted by Joe Emmett. Emmett tied up. Ammon as James Smith gets wrestled down to the ice by Joe Emmett. There's Joey Donahue, gets around Honorado. That gets tied up. Vandenbosch's shot is blocked. There's Rudy Hoffmeyer. Over the Beaver line, lost the handle of the puck. Picked up by Vandenbosch to Cox. Cox, pass ahead for Elsner. Here comes the A-train down the ice. In front of the Elder net. Centers for Cam Burns, but couldn't quite get a tip on it. Elsner back into the Elder zone, working 1-on-3. The A-train! And down on the ice is the goalkeeper, Ethan May. And I think he's got the puck. Elsner going for goal number 4 of the game. Winona Champagne says, good problem to have, Kent. where the scoring is happening too fast to keep up. Go Young Creekers. That's right. Winona, it's just they're scoring too fast for old Kent to keep up with it. J.J. Lehman, a shot, pad save by Ethan May. Marty Martin flips the puck in front. It's off a stick, picked up by the Panthers. There's a give and go. Here comes Horvath over the Beaver line. Horvath tied up. J.J. Lehman picks it up. 3 minutes to play. Puck kicked ahead by Elsner. He has to wait until his teammate Dane Beal comes back online. There's a shot, pad save, and before Cam Burns could get a tip on the rebound, it's carried out by the Panthers. There's Horvath, Owen Horvath, ridden out of the play. Puck iced by the Beavers. And we will have a face-off. Two and a half to go. Shots unofficially favoring Beaver Creek for the game, 53-5 it looks like. Again, Chad DeYoung now in net for Beaver Creek. The goaltender of record is Ian Champagne. Here's Owen Huff carrying back for the Beavers. Pass for Austin Drawn. Drawn centers for teammate Clemens, and he's checked. Clemens now trying to pick up the puck. Owen Huff chips it ahead. Huff after the puck, along with Rudy Hoffmeyer of Elder. Drew Vanden Boss lines it up. His shot is wide of mark from the left point. Shot wide again from the right point. 1:45 to go in this one. It was only 1-0 Beaver Creek after one and 3-0 after two. Drop pass for Hafner's shot, and the save made by DeYoung. And the puck flipped up over the glass, and we'll have a face-off. Isaac Graham back on with Jake Suda and Riley Hansen and James Smith and Marty Martin. Puck back in the Beaver zone. Hansen starts out. Here comes the Cobra across neutral ice into the Panther zone. Side of the net. Centers! And it's off the stick of James Smith. Hansen again. Top of the slot. Left wing circle. Hansen centers, and it's tipped wide. Half a minute to go in this one. Jake Suda in the Panther zone. He's checked. Picking it up is Riley Hansen. Hansen gets around Emmett. Hansen at the center red line. He'll shovel it in the Panther zone. We're down to 10 seconds left. All right, Hansen a shot, and right at the buzzer, and the Beaver Creek Beavers then going away this afternoon by a final score of 8-0. Shots on goal unofficially for the game, 53-6 for the Beavers. We'll recap the scoring. Now the teams congratulate each other at center ice. And they will scatter as the ice will be resurfaced for the other semifinal game coming up after this. So we alter against Troy. And we will not be carrying that game. Let's recap the scoring of this one. First period, it was Riley Hansen. Riley with goal number 27 of the season. Unassisted, and after one, it was 1-0 Beavers. Second period, it was Alex Elsner with not one but two power play goals. First goal assisted by Carson Cox, and the second goal we didn't have an assist on. And then so after two, it was 3-0 Beavers. Third period, Alex Elsner got his third of the game for a hat trick, assisted by Donahue and Newroth. And the 3 goals on the game for Alex Elsner give him a team-leading 55 on the season. And then it was the big rig, Diesel Donahue, with his 31st of the season, assisted by Elsner and Lehman. And then it was Austin Drawn, his first goal of the season, assisted by Huff and Martin. And then it was Kyle Compton with his first goal of the season, assisted by Donahue and Cox. And then the final goal of the game, Isaac Graham, his first goal of the season, assisted by Elsner. So we give congratulations to Isaac Graham and Austin Drawn and Kyle Compton all get their first goals of the season in this third period. And so that's the final 8-0 for the Beavers. 3 stars again. I guess we're not going to do a player of the game. Now there's we should have arranged that before the game if we were going to do it. It's only 20 minutes till the next game, so I don't think we'll have a player of the game segment this afternoon. But 3 stars. Let's see. I'm going to give the number 3 star of the game. I'm going to give it to Ben Brinker, the goalkeeper for the Elder Panthers. He got relieved in the third period because but he kept them in the game the first 2 periods, despite being outshot almost like 10-1 ratio for the game. Okay, Sir Lancelot. So third star of the game, let's give it to Ben Brinker, the goalkeeper for the Panthers. Let's give the number 2 star of the game. We'll give that. Let's see. We'll give that to. Number 2 star of the game, let's give it to Joey Donahue, the Rig. He scored his 31st goal of the season and also had a pair of assists as well. And then the number 1 star will be Alex Elsner, the A-Train, with a hat trick this afternoon. Carson Cox will be our hard hat of the day. So again, the 3 stars, Ben Brinker from Elder, the number 3 star, and then Joy Donahue, the number 2 star, and Alex Elsner, the number 1 star, Carson Cox, the hard hat today. So with the win, the Beavers go to 23-2-2 on the season. With the loss, the Elder Panthers drop to 5-17-3. So again, Alter against Troy coming up for the second semifinal. The winner of that game will take on the Beavers tomorrow at 4. So 4 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. There's a football game of some type going on tomorrow, but who cares about that? Come watch Beaver hockey tomorrow at 4 o'clock. It'll be before the game. A game that should have been involving a team with stripes on their helmets, but no comment. The Beavers game will be done before that tomorrow anyhow. So join us tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern for the Swashel Championship game against either Alter or Troy. And so we'll see you then. So speaking for production assistant in absentia, Eskimo Dixie, is off having fun today. What the heck? And then Sir Lancelot, our videographer, and our producer engineer, Cherie Champagne. This is Kent Jacobs. Again, the final score today, Beaver Creek 8 and the Elder Panthers nothing. Beaver Creek then heads on to the Swashel Championship game tomorrow afternoon. So until then, this is Kent Jacobs from the Kettering Ice Arena saying good afternoon, everybody, and have a good day. See you tomorrow.